What's up, YouTube? If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Nathan Postings, owner of Postings Canine Dog Training. Last week, we took a break from my top 7 things to teach your dog first to talk about markers and rewards. If you missed out on that video, make sure to check it out. Before we jump into command number 3 on my list, I just want to remind you guys that at the end of this video, we will be announcing the winner of the free giveaway from the last video, so make sure you watch right to the end. So let's dive into the sit command right after this. Don't rush these steps. Make sure that they have one step, the first step, before you move to the next step. Make sure it's solid. Let's break this down into the 3 easy steps. 1. Lure. Lure them into the position is very simple. A general rule to remember is when the head goes up, the butt goes down. So with that in mind, it's very simple to teach the dog to sit. You use the treat and you guide them with their nose, not their eyes. So you can have the treat against their nose, slowly pushing up and back, but not giving too much distance. If your dog is jumping up at the treat, oftentimes that means that you're giving them too much distance away and it becomes a lure to jump up rather than to sit. Also, expect your dog to grab at your hand or to bite at the treat. Those are very natural behaviors for dogs that don't understand what you're telling them to do to exhibit, because they just want the treat. So they just think it's a game. So be very patient with your dog and understanding with your dog, and make it a big deal when they actually give you the behavior that you're looking for, and then they get the treat. The second step is capture. When you capture the desired behavior, you're not using the lure. I'm gonna take a treat and have it on me, but not give it to the dog, not present it to the dog, not lure the dog with it. All I'm gonna do is have the treat so they know I have the treat, and I'm gonna wait for them to offer me the behavior freely. Once they offer me that behavior freely, I'm gonna capture it in the moment, say good with my marker, and then with my reward, I'll give it to him to reinforce the behavior. Over and over, every training is the same way, every behavior is the same thing. Some are more complicated than others, but really this is how all training works. So the third, adding the command. Really easy. At this point, you gotta make sure that each step, luring and capturing, you have it solid. The dog is freely giving you the behavior. Whether you're pulling a treat out or not, usually they're gonna start offering you that behavior often, because it means rewards, attentions, play, toys, treats, whatever you like to use. It means that they are gonna get some kind of reward out of the deal, and so they're gonna try and offer that behavior a lot. Once they're at that point, then they're ready to have a word that's connected with the behavior that they're offering. Once you've got through the luring and capturing steps and you know that your dog has it down, now you want to introduce the sit command. Doing this is very simple. The first thing you want to do is watch your dog. Now she already knows what I want her to do. So once they start offering you that command all the time, it gets pretty easy for them just to sit naturally, because they're gonna want to do it so that they get the reward. So what you want to do is, if they just keep sitting and you can't really get them to walk around, you can use the lure to just get them to walk around. Sit. Good. Now, if they try to offer another behavior like down, like Willow just did, you can use the lure after you said sit to lure them into the sit command. Remember, the head goes up, the butt goes down. It works. So if she goes down into a down position like that, I can still say sit, but you want to say sit first. If they don't offer you a sit, then you can use the lure and bring their head up. Good. Then give them the treat. Another thing that you can do to kind of taper out treats from that is when you do it, you can do it with an empty hand. She's gonna follow it just like I have treats in it. And then you're gonna say, sit. She's gonna go into a down position. You can lead her up. I have no treats in my hand. Good. That's all she needs. I can give her some attention. I can give her some love. It's that easy. I'll show you when we're standing up. We're just gonna lead her along with some treats. Sit. Good. Sit. Good. So there I saw her body language going into a sit. So then I insert the sit command. Good. Right away. And as soon as she goes into a sit, I give her a good. And very shortly after, I give her the treats. We're gonna try again. Sit. Good. And the treat. Remember, within a half a second to a second max, you want to give the marker. Good. And then within 1 to 4 seconds after that, you want to give them the reward to reinforce the behavior. One more time. Sit. Good. Perfect. That's how to teach your dog how to sit. Good. So at this point, again, you're watching the body language, you're waiting for that moment, you want to really get it. It's all about timing. So if you think even that they're going to sit down, then you just say sit and you wait. It may take 30 seconds, it may take 2 seconds, it might take 5 minutes, but just say it one time. Do not repeat it. You don't want the sit command to be sit, 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 sit. You just want it to be sit. Just one time. So saying it once and waiting for it, they're gonna start to associate the word and the action together with one another on their own. They don't really need a lot of direction with this. Dogs are really smart when it comes to cause and effect and associating one thing with another thing. So they're gonna understand very quickly that when you say sit, you want that behavior to be shown and freely given, and that behavior equals a reward. You want training to be one of the most exciting things in the dog's life, and you need to be having fun with it too. If you're getting bored or frustrated or you're just not in it, you know what? Maybe just put the training aside for a bit and play with them, or let them play on their own, or do something else with the dog. Don't try force training. Don't try force fun. Let it come naturally so that you and your dog enjoy training, because really training is one of the best things that you can experience in your life. It shouldn't be frustrating or make you upset or any of those things. When you get to that point, cut it off, finish it for the day, or finish it for that part of the day and go back to it later. You don't want to try rush these things. You don't want to try force these things. That's why we're force-free positive reinforcement. We use positive treats, toys, play, that type of reward in order to reinforce the behavior, in order for them to repeat the behavior naturally, instead of forcing the behavior out of fear and pain and all of these things that honestly just destroy any kind of bond of trust between you and your dog. You do not want to do that. So just stick with a force-free mentality that's positive. As soon as you step out of that mindset, that's it for the day. Anyways, that's all I got to say today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like and subscribe down below if you don't want to miss any of my other amazing videos. Thanks for being awesome, and right after this, we're going to announce the winner of the grand prize. So what's up, guys? So we're about to announce the winner of the grand prize, and I got a surprise for you. The winner is absolutely no one. I'm gonna keep the prize for another time. We're gonna open it up in another video for somebody else to win, but for now, there is no lucky winner except for me. I do want to say thank you to those viewers who are subscribing and who are viewing. I got to over 1,000 views on my YouTube channel this weekend, and that's huge for me. I just want to encourage you guys to please subscribe, and even more importantly, comment. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear all about your dog training exercises. I want to hear what you guys think is the best markers and reward for your dog. And I want to hear ideas of videos that you guys want to hear, because I'm here for you guys. I'm not here for me. I get paid to train dogs. I don't get paid to do this. I'm here to help out those who can't necessarily afford it or want to try do it on their own. I'm here to help you guys out. I hope that you get that, and I hope that you're getting something out of my videos. Again, if you are, I'd love to hear from you. Please comment in the section below and just let me know. Anyways, thank you for being awesome. Until next time, I'm Nathan Posting.